Hey guys, Josh here and welcome to the 6th and final Andromeda Initiative breakdown analysis video. We're really close to release now, and this is the last initiative video that is being released. I have watched it. For some reason it's not registered that I have, and I haven't got 5 out of 6. Maybe I didn't fully watch it right to the very last second. So I'll make sure I do that now. Without further ado, let's get into it. This one has something in it very, very exciting, and it's a very, very slight minor throwaway line, but it's very, very important. So let's go.
Building a new life in Andromeda starts with the search for solid ground and safe harbor. The search for our golden world. I'm Suvi Anwar, part of the Nexus science team and the science officer assigned to the Tempest.
She's our science officer. I imagine she'll be the one you're doing upgrades through whilst you're on the Tempest. So yeah, you go to her for handing in things. I think you get blueprints for stuff, so she'll have to like help you research them and things like that, upgrades for the ship, that kind of thing.
I'm here to explain the basics of the golden worlds we're planning to inhabit.
Planning. Planning's the key word.
Without mass relays, our first wave of arcs will focus on a pocket of stars called the Helios Cluster.
Right, so that's quite a major point. Without relays, our first wave of arcs is only restricted to Helios, which is a big point, because everyone's been saying, oh, there's no relays, so they're not going to be able to go far. Yeah, and they've addressed that now, but they say their first wave of arcs, as if they're planning another, and that the second wave won't be restricted to the Helios, as if they are planning on maybe building their own relays or something like that. To say our first wave won't have access to relays implies that the second wave will somehow. So either the first wave's going to build it, or second wave will bring it, the stuff to build it. I mean, somehow, the Prothean built it. You know, they built the ILOS relay, and so yeah, there's capability for it. Just whether they get around to doing it on a mass scale would be crazy. But it does give hints of what the future might be, that the future games in this new trilogy, I think it is going to be a trilogy, will have relays, so we'll get access to the other parts of the Andromeda Galaxy in further games. It's quite interesting to hear that.
In a galaxy of 1 trillion stars, Helios has rich resources and 7 promising golden worlds. We have labeled habitats 1 through 7. These worlds represent our best chance to find a new home. Golden worlds should not just be capable of supporting life, but should also be rich in minerals to supply our colonies and the initiative itself. The Nexus requires vast quantities of helium-3, water, ice, and element 0 to continue functioning. The more resources we gather, the more upgrades we can complete on the Nexus's infrastructure.
So yeah, that goes with every video we've seen, is that basically as you play the game and you get to unlock colonies, and you do missions and you gather resources, you can improve the Nexus itself, and there's other videos saying that basically that's what happened, is that at the start it's kind of unfinished. In fact, you see bits of it that are just unfinished and don't have power and that kind of thing, and as the game goes on, you get to see the Nexus becoming more and more lively and more complete. You also have to then choose, like I said in the last gameplay video they showed, you have to choose who you're going to wake up from cryo sleep, different types of specialists, and actually there's another video, an IGN one, which I'll also cover soon, which shows a tour of the Nexus. Basically there's a bit of a story behind that. People, obviously families are upset because members of their family might still be in cryo and that kind of thing, and there's a bit of a story about that, about who you wake up and that kind of thing, which is quite nice.
The more colonists we can then awaken from cryo sleep. There's no way to know for sure what state these golden worlds will be in until.
And these are all from that very first trailer, most of these pictures.
Habitat 1 is an arid world with vast underground rivers.
That's the Krogan one, I think, we saw in the last gameplay.
Temperatures are well within a comfortable range for large moon orbiting a gas giant, is expected to be rich in minerals and could potentially act as a resource for generations to come. Habitat 3 plays host to lush jungle canopies and rolling hills.
That'll be Solarians, probably. They like jungly, swampy sort of planets. Yeah, that'll probably be like the Solarian colony.
While Habitat 4 scan suggests an immense wealth of liquid surface water, making it an ideal candidate as a life-sustaining world.
Cool.
For Arturian and Quarian colonists.
There you go. For Arturian and Quarian colonists. Quarians have been confirmed. And it's something that a lot of people, including myself, are quite worried, is that we haven't seen no mention of Quarians, and that's our first mention of Quarians in Andromeda. Now, whether they'll have a substantial appearance in it or not, I don't know. Now, theory suggests that everyone's going to get broken up when they get there and that kind of thing, and the arcs are going to be out of power and broken. There's been references to a lost arc. I reckon that the Quarian arc might be lost, and maybe there's a whole mission path, mission, what's it called? Storyline, I guess. I couldn't think of the word. To go down to actually find the Quarian arc, and whether maybe they'll not be as prominent, but they'll still be there. I'm hoping they are. I love the Quarian. But also raises questions of why would they come, because they are notably a very, spacefaring race, in that they only stick in spaceships. They don't care about going down to planets, so they wouldn't necessarily want to come. But they're in the same way that they kind of want to find Rannoch. Maybe they thought coming here was an option to find another Rannoch. Don't forget that this is basically set. They leave before Mass Effect 3, so they leave before they could take back Rannoch in 3 as one of the options. So maybe some Quarians decided they were going to come along as a chance of maybe settling on a planet if they could find a planet that could support them. And if this one has all the dextro acids and all that, then yeah, that could happen. Very nice, very interesting to see how much of a role they're going to have. I'm hoping they have some role and make some appearance, even if it's just a single quest line to actually, save them or not. It would be really cool, because Quarians are quite a favourite of a lot of people. I'm surprised that BioWare have really kept them quiet until now. Whether, I don't know, it's weird why they kept them so quiet, only to just mention it in a throwaway line right before launch is a bit weird, but yeah, let's carry on.
Habitat 5 appears to be a perfect home for dextroprotein life. Scans suggest Habitat 6 has wide oceans and a temperate climate. Last of all, Habitat 7 currently has all the markers of a tropical paradise. This will be our
cool, that could be Solarian.
Upon arrival 600 years from now, and quite possibly.
Oh no, 7 is the human one, isn't it?
Pathfinder teams will investigate these planets to determine their viability. This includes everything from pacifying unforeseen threats and allying with potential indigenous populations, to solving environmental problems in an attempt to secure suitable placement for settlement outposts. Once an outpost is established, word is sent
all this we learned
and more
in the last video.
Can be awakened to continue the migration process. For those of you taking these first steps, it should also be noted that some worlds may already be the sovereign soil of an existing culture.
Ungarians. So yeah. Ungarians are going to run into, they were going to have a civilization, and I reckon one of the golden worlds we've set out will have Ungarians on it, and we're going to be like, oh, okay. But also the Kets and maybe other alien races we might meet on planets as well.
A concern we will need to treat with respect. Our new home is out there, waiting to be discovered, and these 7 worlds represent our best chance to make that dream a reality. We've done everything in our power to give you a head start once we arrive, but the next steps now lie firmly with you. Your path in Andromeda is our future, and every step brings us closer to home.
But a lot of that plan will go wrong. It probably will go wrong. As we shall see beginning, it looks like everything goes to shit. There we go, it's recognised my helmet. So I have the helmet now in-game. On launch, just make sure an account's linked, and you will get this helmet, Pathfinder helmet, which looks pretty damn cool. So anyway, that is the final episode of the Andromeda Initiative Breakdown Analysis series. That is probably it, really. I'm going to cover the IGN one, which is it's like a quick 4-minute gameplay of IGN just doing a little tour around the Nexus. It's our first time actually seeing the Nexus properly, so I'll cover that. There are some other IGN ones which are quite long. I don't want to cover them as mentioned in previous videos, but check them out if you wish. The first one can be quite spoiler heavy. It's like basically the opening of the game, so it's up to you if you want to watch that or not. But if you're watching this and you're getting details about crime and stuff like that, then you won't necessarily care about spoilers, but it's up to you guys. There'll probably also be a launch trailer coming probably in the next week. I imagine there'll be a launch trailer, so I'll be covering that as well. Any other tidbits information. Apart from that, tonight is my final Mass Effect 3 part. It's the end of the playthrough. Very sad, I know. So yeah, that comes to a close tonight. And then tomorrow there's a little montage music video celebrating the whole trilogy playthrough. And then Friday, Thursday, tomorrow as well, we got Horizon carrying on. And then Friday I got something completely new starting, but Mass Effect related, so you shall see that. So I will see you next time, guys. Bye bye.